Little Muck by Wilhelm Hauff. Read by Jürgen Fritsche. In Nicaea, my beloved father's city, lived a man whom people called Little Muck. Though at that time I was quite young, I can recollect him very well, particularly since, on one occasion, I was flogged almost to death by my father on his account. The Little Muck, even then, when I knew him, an old man, was nevertheless but 3 or 4 feet high. He had a singular figure, for his body, little and smart as it was, carried a head much larger and thicker than that of others. He lived all alone in a large house, and even cooked for himself. Moreover, it would not have been known in the city whether he was alive or dead, for he went forth but once in 4 weeks, had not every day, about the hour of noon, strong fumes come forth from the house. Nevertheless, in the evening he was often to be seen walking to and fro upon his roof, although from the street it seemed as if it were his head alone that was running around there. I and my comrades were wicked fellows who teased and ridiculed everyone. Accordingly, to us it was a holiday when the Little Muck went forth. On the appointed day, we would assemble before his house and wait for him to come out. When, then, the door opened, and at first the immense head and still larger turban peered forth, when the rest of the body followed, covered with a small cloak, which had been irregularly curtailed, with white pantaloons and a broad girdle, in which hung a long dagger, so long that one could not tell whether Muck was fastened to the dagger, or the dagger to Muck. When in this guise he came forth, then would the air resound with our cries of joy. Then would we fling our caps aloft and dance around him like mad. Little Muck, however, would salute us with a serious bow and walk with long strides through the street, shuffling now and then his feet, for he wore large white slippers, such as I have never elsewhere seen. We boys would run behind him, crying continually, "Little Muck! Little Muck!" We also had a droll little verse, which we would now and then sing in his honor. It ran thus:
Sample complete. Ready to continue?